Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to you all. Today I want to present of my group economic assignment. As you know, my name is MIRZA KARMILA binti Muhammad NIZAM. You all may call me Micha. I am from GIB1B and my ID number is SIB 230-70188. The first question is price of elasticity of demand. Solihuddin spends Rm 200 per month on a product when its unit price is Rm 2.50 per unit, and spend Rm 260 per month on this product when its unit price increases to Rm 2.70. Using the formula, calculate the consumer price elasticity of demand. Show all your workings. Rm 200 is divided to Rm 2.550 equal to Rm 80. Rm 260 is divided to Rm 2.70 equal to Rm 80. The basic formula is quantity demand 1 minus to quantity demand 0 is divided to quantity demand 0. We multiply to price 0 divide to price 1 minus to price 0. And the number is 80 minus 80 divide to 80. We can get 0. Multiply to 200 divide to 280 minus to 200, we can get 0.08 and it's equal to 0. Move to the next side. We can see here 200 divide to 260 minus 200. We can see the increase of money of price Rm 12.50 and 0 multiplied to 12.50, the equal is 0. Question number 2 is demand for this product elastic, inelastic, or unary elastic? The demand for this product is an inelastic. Because of what? An increases in the price will lead to an increase in total revenue, and decrease in price will lead to decrease in total revenue. Why? Because an increase in the price leads to an increase in total revenue, since the quantity demanded is less sensitive to any price change. So the price will increase multiplied to quantity demand will decrease, equal to total revenue will increase. So we move to my group members to continue the question.
Hi, my name is Muhammad FAZLEY bin MAHRIP. My ID number is SIB 230-70152. So I will explain about situation cross price elasticity of demand. When the price of good A is Rm 53 ringgit, the quantity demand of good B is 1,200 unit. When the price of good A rises to Rm 57 and the price of good B unchanged, the quantity demand of good B rises to 800 unit. The first question is, using the formula, calculate the cross elasticity of demand for good B. Show all your working. Firstly, we need to use the formula of Q1 minus Q2 over with Q2 times with P1 over P2 minus P1. So we need to insert the information that are already been given. So 800 minus 1200 over 1200 times 53 over 57 minus 53, and we get the answer of negative 4.42. The second question is good B a substitute or complement of good A? Explain your answer. Good B is a complementary good of good A. It is because the price is less than 0. Complementary good is an object used in combination with another product or service. Usually, when consumed alone, the complementary good has little or no value. Still, when paired with another good or service, it adds value to the overall value. The example of complementary good is hot dogs and hot dog buns, smartphones and protective case, printer and ink. So that's all from me. I will pass to my group mates.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is KHALIDAH binti BASRI from class DIB 1B. So today I'm going to talk about income elasticity of demand. For question number 3, the first question is necessities products have zero income elasticity of demand. I explain this statement. So this is my explanation for this question. A product having a zero income elasticity of demand means that the quantity demand for that product remains constant regardless of changes in consumers' income. Like we can say that the change in consumer income doesn't affect product demand. In this situation, as people's income increases or decreases, their demand for this product remains the same. This typically applies to essential or basic necessities like certain food items, utilities, or essential healthcare, where consumers continue to buy a consistent amount of these goods, even if their income changes. So this is the second question. Suppose that when Ilya's income increases from 50,000 to around 75,000 in a year, he increased the number of clothes he buys in a year from 30 units to 60 units. What is his income elasticity of demand when it comes to clothes? This is the calculation for this question. Y0 equals to Rm 50,000, Y1 equals to Rm 75,000, Q0 equals to 30 units, and Q1 equals to 60 units. Okay, so this is how we calculate this. For EY equals to 60 minus 30 divided by 30, and the total we will times it with 50,000 divided by 75,000 minus 50,000. So the total is 2. So this is income elasticity because an increase in income from Rm 50,000 to Rm 75,000 leads to an increase in quantity demand from 30 units to 60 units. But the increase in the quantity demand is more than the increase in income. For the last question, based on this information, explain the type of this product. Okay, so based on the calculated income, elasticity of demand of 2. Clothes can be classified as a luxury product in Ilya's case. Luxury goods are typically products for which the demand rises more than proportionally as income increases. As we can see, when Ilya's income increases, he significantly increases his clothes purchase, which is a characteristic of luxury goods. Ilya's behavior of doubling his clothes purchases when his income increases by indicates that clothes are not a necessity but rather a product he buys more of when he has a high income, which aligns with the definition of luxury goods.
For question 1, in the given question, where the price of good X increases from 300 to 400 but the quantity supplied remains constant at 200 units, it illustrates a perfectly inelastic supply which is P equals 0 when the quantity supplied remains constant regardless of change in the price. It signifies a perfectly inelastic supply. The supply curve is depicted as a vertical line indicating that suppliers are unwilling or unable to adjust the quantity supplied in response to price changes. In this case, even though the price has increased, the quantity supplied has not changed, indicating that suppliers are entirely unresponsive to price changes. The P in this situation equals 0, which indicates a complete lack of responsiveness in the supply of good X to price fluctuation. Question 2, an elastic supply, characterized by a price elasticity of supply between 0 and 1, represent a situation where the quantity supplied of a good or service is relatively unresponsive to change in this price. In other words, when the price of good change, the quantity supplied change, but not proportionately. Here's a more detailed explanation of an inelastic supply. First, responsiveness. Inelastic supply implies that suppliers are not very responsive to price change. When the price of good increases or decreases, the change in the quantity supplied is relatively smaller compared to the price change. This indicates that suppliers are less willing or able to adjust their production in response to price fluctuation. Next, we move to question 3. For question 3, we got elastic supply, where E is greater than 1 refers to a situation in economy where the quantity supplied of a particular good or service is highly responsive to change in its price. In other words, when E is greater than 1, a small percentage change in price leads to a proportionally larger percentage change in the quantity supplied. Here's an explanation of why this occurs. Sensitivity to price changes. When E is greater than 1, it indicates that supplies are very responsive to change in price. If the price of product increases, suppliers are willing and able to increase the quantity they produce significantly. Conversely, if the price drops, they will reduce the quantity supplied considerably.